Tuesday and the sunrise is pink. I mean, I personally think it has to have something to do with Hurricane, I think it's Raphael. But, you know, it's been raining just about every day since this weekend, so we'll see what that means for the weather today. Good morning. It's 7:39. I have about 50 minutes before I need to be at work, so I'm gonna do a 50-minute speed clean of the house. We have Friendsgiving here at the house on Monday, Veterans Day, the 11th, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we have 3 days. I would like to, before Friendsgiving, mop downstairs, sweep and mop downstairs. So we might run the robot vacuum again tomorrow, and I might mop tomorrow. I want to vacuum the upstairs, and I have the rainbow vacuum up here. I ran the robot vacuum a couple times yesterday. He did a pretty good job the second time. I'm going to vacuum the bedroom at least. I want to get the staircase because I want to decorate for Christmas on Saturday and Sunday, and I don't want to decorate until we've cleaned the house. So I want to vacuum upstairs first and the staircase, and then we can do like the downstairs floor tomorrow. But then I want to at least have a clean floor before I put the trees down. So I'm thinking if I vacuum up here and spot clean the spots on the carpet that need to be spot cleaned, then the upstairs floor will be done. Emma told me she would make sure that the bathrooms are clean, and then I can do the kitchen counters. They'll need to be done like again and again before Friday or before Monday. So I'm not really like super worried about those, but the floor is what's stressing me out because that's where we put stuff, and then we can't pick it up to vacuum underneath it until it's gone in January, February, March, whenever I decide to put it away. So this morning I'm gonna vacuum the upstairs and the staircase because I really, really, really want to get the staircase done. And this is a chore that nobody else likes to do. Emma and Anthony hate this vacuum. I love this vacuum, but they hate this vacuum. So I don't want to make them do it when they've told me that they hate it. So I'm gonna tackle the vacuuming this morning before work and hope that it doesn't take me 50 minutes. So I got the staircase and the upstairs vacuumed, and it looks so much better. I need to get the banister. I need to use one of Anthony's
magic erasers?
Yes, magic eraser. Thank you.
I looked at it the other day and I was like, oh, I bet a magic eraser would go so well.
Yeah. So I'm leaving
you want one right now?
No, right now. I've got to go to work.
Right,
okay, you do it right now. Okay. He's excited about something. That's neat. I love when he's excited to clean. I'm leaving the vacuum out because I'm going to vacuum Mom's room on my break later. Lunch break, short break, I don't know. But I need to go to work. So,
yeah.
Boo-hoo-hoo-hoo. So I'm taking a short little break from work, and Smokey's here sleeping on the staircase. Boop. Anthony, right after I vacuumed, he cleaned the banister, and it looks so much better now. So the banister is now ready for our Christmas garland, and I can hardly wait to put it up. Nice. Well, there's a little smudge there, but we can touch that up. But it's so much cleaner, at least, than it was. I'm gonna grab this and go vacuum Mom's room real quick. It's 4:50 in the afternoon, and I'm out here in the garage grabbing dinner because we're gonna do pasta for dinner. We're trying to clear out the freezer and make space for all of the stuff that we're going to be making. It looks a lot more full than it is. There's a lot of junk in here that I would like to get rid of, but there's a lot of empty space under this basket. I think we could probably get rid of most of the stuff that's in here. And then this stuff, actually. These are like bananas for banana bread. I'm not gonna give you a freezer tour. What am I doing? I'm out here grabbing the pasta. This is Anthony's donation to the cause. And over here, I'm gonna grab some pesto and some shrimp. Perfect. I lied about the pasta. I'm gonna keep it in here because it says keep frozen until ready to use. So it's just gonna live in the freezer for now, but I have my shrimp. So I'm gonna go in and get it thawing and marinating because I have a really yummy recipe. Usually it's better in the summertime when I can make fresh pesto, but we have some pesto that we made homemade, so I think it'll be fine. And since Mom is on a mission to clear out the freezer, this helps get rid of a couple of things out of the freezer. So this is one of my go-to things. I will show you the recipe, but first I've got to thaw the shrimp. I got these guys from Aldi. They are kind of small. And in case you're wondering how shrimp work, they measure them by how many are in a pound. So this is 41 to 60 shrimp per pound. And I always prefer the smaller ones. And they are deveined with the shell and tail on, easy peel. Now I would prefer them to be peeled already because I'm gonna have to peel them myself. But this is what they had, so this is what I'm gonna use. And I am thawing them by running some cool water over them. They were completely frozen. You don't wanna do this with hot water, you don't wanna cook them. You just wanna kind of thaw them gently. So cool water is better for this. And you can see them starting to break apart. And they don't need to be completely thawed when I start marinating them, because we're gonna let them sit in the marinade for a little while before we cook them, because I won't be done with work for another hour or so, 45 minutes. But I wanna get a little bit of flavor on them. So I want them thawed enough that I can peel them. And right now, since they're so frozen, I can't peel them right now. So for the marinade for the shrimp, I've got a big bowl with some olive oil in it. And I did some lemon zest, like a couple tablespoons of lemon zest, because it's frozen. I also did 4 cloves of garlic that I kind of chopped up pretty fine. Oh, here, sorry. I also did a couple cloves of garlic that I chopped up as fine as I could. You could use like a garlic press that you squeeze. You could grate it on a rasp, but I think fresh garlic is best for this. I just did the fresh garlic because, I just chopped it up really fine because I had the knife to peel it, and I thought, well, I might as well while I'm here. And then I did some crushed red pepper flake. And then I did some Italian seasoning. And then I did a little bit of this roasted garlic and herb seasoning. So now I'm gonna stir this up, and then I'll add my shrimp, and I'll just let this sit in the fridge until I'm ready to cook. And these will cook like super, super fast. So we're gonna have a super quick dinner tonight. All we have to do really is wait for the pasta water to boil, and then the pasta should cook in about 5 minutes. And the shrimp should cook in about, I would say, 8 minutes. So I've got a skillet on like medium high heat, and then I've got a pot full of water. I'm gonna get this to a boil, and then we can cook the pasta. But first, we're gonna get the shrimp started. So while the cats are having a fight, I'm cooking the shrimp, and the shrimp cooks really, really quickly. If you're afraid of cooking shrimp, don't be. Put it in a skillet, and when it turns pink, it's done. I'm going to flip this in just a couple of minutes, and we'll cook the other side, and then almost immediately take it off the heat because the pan will still be hot, so everything will continue to cook. But it's just been in here a couple of minutes so far, and you can see they're starting to turn pink and look like shrimp that you would want to eat. It smells really good. The shrimp is done. We've got some Parmesan cheese, and we've got some Romano cheese, Pecorino Romano cheese, and we've got some frozen Parmesan cheese, and we've got some pesto. This is gonna be the sauce for the pasta. This is homemade pesto. I'm not Ina Garten, so jarred pesto sauce is also fine. Whoa, there's a hole in the bag. Yummy. And we're boiling the pasta on the stove. Well, boiling is a loose term because the pasta was frozen and it dropped the temperature so much it is no longer boiling, but we'll bring it back up to a boil, and it just needs a couple of minutes. So for the pasta sauce, I've got a little bit of that pasta water left, and I did 1 bag of the pesto, and I'm gonna mix this together. I think 1 bag will be enough, and then if we end up wanting more, we can just put some of the other pesto on top, but I think that's going to be enough for the pasta. It looks like the one bag of pesto was just about perfect, and we're going to watch Auntie Mame tonight. There's a Christmas scene in Auntie Mame, and so it's fitting, and Anthony has never seen it. It's important to remember when you're dishing out the shrimp, all this stuff left over in the pan is yummy, so don't leave that out. Just dish that out on top of the shrimp. All right, you gotta serve it with cheese on top. I mean, you don't gotta, but I think you should because it's better that way. So we are gonna eat. I've got my little glass of wine. I've got a nice movie. Dinner time. I made mug blondies for dessert because Emma actually made a pan of blondies last week and they didn't turn out very good. So we're gonna try this recipe. It's a quick microwave recipe, but I figure it was worth a shot. So the blondies were really yummy.
They were really good.
I'm gonna link the recipe that I used in the description box because it's not mine. I found it on Google. They were really tasty. I think what I did was I doubled the recipe and then I split it into 4 cups, bowls. So we all got like half of a serving because I just wanted...
Even half a serving was really good.
It was really good. I just wanted like a little bit of a sweet treat tonight, you know? I think they would cook better if you cooked them in the microwave separately.
One at a time?
I tried cooking all 4 of them at the same time, and I think I probably should have upped the cooking time because mine was still gooey in the middle. There's nothing wrong with that because there are no eggs in this recipe. I didn't mind it.
I love that.
You liked it?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was really yummy. So Emma, if you don't know, if you haven't been watching, Emma made blondies one day last week, and we tried them the next morning, and we just had like the edge piece, but they were really sweet, and they were not what she was hoping that they were gonna be. So we're scrapping that video. First of all, Emma didn't know how to cream butter and sugar, and the recipe was having her cream melted butter with sugar, and I've never successfully done it with melted butter. I feel like you have to do it with like cooled, like softened butter, but cool softened butter, because I feel like when it's hot fat, it's not gonna work. I don't know. Anyway, the recipe,
I'm not a professional.
The recipe she had, I think, was bad, so we're scrapping that whole video. But we made mug blondies tonight, and they were really yummy.
Yeah.
I liked them.
I would have those every night.
Well, I don't think we should have it every night.
Maybe not every night.
You know what I want, though, is pumpkin pie. But we're going to have pumpkin pie on Monday for Friendsgiving.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I got a really good head start on getting the house ready for Friendsgiving because it's a whole lot cleaner now than it was when we woke up this morning.
It's looking very nice today.
We've got a little more to do. Like tomorrow, I think I want to mop downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe like vacuum the downstairs.
Well, do you want to run Bruce in the morning?
No, I'm going to vacuum with the Rainbow tomorrow instead of running Bruce because I can do it faster.
Okay.
So I'm going to get up early in the morning. And I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
I keep having to tell myself that because I keep forgetting that it's a thing, but I have to go to the doctor tomorrow because I have a doctor's appointment at 11:30. But anyway, it was a really good day. I appreciate your help because you used the magic eraser on the banister on the staircase.
It looks so good now.
It does look so much better. So
I'm
thank
happy
you.
with it.
Because
I love the magic erasers.
That was on my to-do list, and I'm glad that I didn't have to do it.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you. All right, it's late. It's 10 o'clock. We were watching Mames. We watched Auntie Mame with Rosalind Russell, and then we put in the musical version with Lucille Ball, and we got about, I want to say halfway through.
It's like halfway through.
I think that's where the intermission was, or would have been, like right after the big musical number, right after she and Beau got married, I think. But anyway, it's late. We're tired, so we're going to go to bed. And I'm going to call this vlog here. I'm going to say goodnight, and you guys will see me in tomorrow's Vlogsgiving video. Bye!